My beloved children, I see your hearts. I see the burdens you carry, the tears you shed in silence, and the fears that often whisper lies into your soul. I see the moments when you feel overwhelmed by life's challenges, when you wonder if there's hope beyond the pain. Let me tell you this: I am with you, always. Even now, in this very moment, I stand beside you, ready to hold your hand and walk with you through the storm. Do you remember the story of Jairus? He was a synagogue leader whose little daughter was dying. In his desperation, he came to me, falling at my feet and pleading earnestly for her life. His heart was broken, just as yours may be now. He faced uncertainty, just as you do, and yet he came to me. While we were on our way to his house, news came that his daughter had died. They told him, "Why bother the teacher anymore?" But I turned to him and said, "Do not be afraid, just believe." My dear children, these words are for you too. Do not be afraid, just believe. Fear is a thief. It robs you of peace, steals your joy, and blinds you to the truth of my love. But faith is the key that unlocks the door to my presence and power. Faith isn't the absence of fear, it's choosing to trust me even when fear is loudest. When I told Jairus, "Do not be afraid, just believe," I wasn't asking him to ignore his pain or pretend his grief didn't exist. I was inviting him to place his trust in me, even when the situation seemed hopeless. And what happened next? When we arrived at his house, people were mourning and weeping. But I said to them, "The child is not dead, but asleep." They laughed at me because they couldn't see what I could see. But I took the child by the hand and said, "Little girl, I say to you, get up." And she did. She rose, alive and well, because nothing is impossible for me. I know the storms you face feel overwhelming. Perhaps it's an illness, a broken relationship, financial struggles, or the weight of loneliness. But let me remind you of another story. When my disciples were in a boat, caught in a fierce storm, and they thought they were going to perish, they cried out, "Lord, save us." And I said, "Why are you afraid, O you of little faith?" Then I rebuked the winds and the waves, and there was a great calm. Beloved, your storm is not too big for me. The winds and waves obey my voice. Trust me, I am in the boat with you. I am your refuge and strength, and ever-present help in trouble. When fear threatens to overwhelm you, hold on to my promises. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Hebrews 13:5. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. 2 Corinthians 12:9. I don't promise that life will be without trials, but I do promise that I will walk with you through every valley. I will be your light in the darkness, your anchor in the storm, and your comfort in times of sorrow. Today I invite you to lay down your fears at my feet. Surrender your worries, your doubts, and your anxieties to me. Open your heart and let me fill it with my peace, a peace that surpasses all understanding. Can you hear my voice? I am calling to you. Do not be afraid, just believe. Believe that I am who I say I am. Believe that I love you with an everlasting love. Believe that I am working all things together for your good. My beloved children, let these words echo in your heart. Do not be afraid, just believe. Trust me in your struggles, and you will see my glory. Rest in my love, and you will find strength. As you go through this day, remember that you are not alone. I am with you, always. Lean on me, trust in me, and know that you are deeply loved by your Heavenly Father.